What's up, everyone? Welcome back to day 3 of my small account challenge, where I'm trying to take a couple $100, $200, and flip it into $1,000 in the next week or two. So far this week, I have took a less $200. If you've been following, I have my $200 haven't posted in my account yet. I had 60 bucks at the beginning of the week. I've turned it into $100 the last couple of days. By simply trading options, expiring options in the SPY. However, today I gave them damn things. I gave a damn profit right back. Very frustrating day. Starting the day off, I thought today was going to be a red day. It's the daily chart here. Last 2 days have been indecisive. I'm just kind of consolidating here, just sitting here with low volume at the top of a channel at a near all-time high. I'm thinking, today it's a good possibility it's going to be red. So going into today, I thought we were going to have a red day, and I'll be damned, I was right. However, one thing you should take away from this, if anything, is have a plan, stick to your plan, be disciplined. This is real money we're dealing with, not just stuff you need to be burning. This is stuff you need to be putting in there with an actual strategy, and you need to watch it. You need to watch it grow instead of decline. So let's get into what I was seeing real quickly. It's opened up today and was very choppy out the gate. I have all this shit you see on the screen. That is me trying to figure the day out and make something out of it. So I apologize, it's messy. That's because when I made a line this morning, I was thinking about you guys. I wanted you to see all my thinking and was trying to make things work. So started off here, and we had this wedge here. It was kind of coming down. It started kind of come back up. It popped here. Thought about going long. However, I thought today was going to be red. So it was still early. Here it is, about 9:50. It ran up. It touched this. It came right back down. However, it did not make that new low. We still have higher lows. So here I am wondering what to do. I'm thinking, do I go short, do I go long? Then it starts going, and it holds this trend line here, but does not break. Does not break over it until here, and then it pulls back. Then when it comes back, it hits the 20 minute moving line here, and then it takes off again after it has a nice little flag here. It went up, pulled back just a minute, and then it took off here, and then now we're retesting this 286. Thinking, well, maybe today is today that it actually pops those last two candles and this thing takes off, because I'm thinking shorts are covering. Because my thinking now is there's a lot of people coming in short. So we're at the top of the channel. We're at all-time highs. Volume's down. It's a good possibility if this thing goes to a new high for the last couple of days, it could run from a short squeeze. Short squeeze is basically when people who are thinking it's going to go down sees it actually make a new high and know that that's not the case, so they buy the stock to cover their shorts to minimize their loss. So that's kind of what I was thinking. So now I'm looking at, all right, well, it ain't going to be a red day. Today's actually might be a huge green day where it could fly past 286. So now I'm looking for a pullback. So once it got here, I knew it was getting close to that mark. There was going to be a mental pullback at 286. Exactly what it did. When I seen this inverted hammer, it come running down, and thinking, all right, now I want to get in long. However, the last 2 days, if you follow, I always get in early and get in long here. I said, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be patient today, and hopefully it pop and then come back down to VWAP. I didn't think it was going to go this high. I kind of started getting a little nervous because it kind of crossed that 50%. It went actually probably closer to 80% of that. So I thought I might be wrong, but I did not want to chase. However, it did come back down. It came down hard. I think, well, this is great. This is my time. So I had the hammer here at the bottom, and then it started to come up, but I did not want to get in until it felt bullish. It started confirming here, then it started consolidating. I'm thinking, well, great, it's probably just hitting 50% of this candle, it might fall again. I might be able to get in long here, or it may never, it may never happen. Well, then volume stepped in and it shot up past that consolidation, past that 50% here, and that's when I got in. I got in at 42 cents. I bought 2 calls for the 286 expiring tomorrow for 42 cents. So I had basically all money because I had $100 in the account. 42 times 2, that's $84 in the calls plus the rough estimate around $850 in fees. So I'm around $90 that I had once I got into this, and knowing that when I sell, I'm going to cover additional 8. So I had to, pocket at least $16.50 to break even to cover fees. Well, then shortly after, I got in, it went up a little bit higher. I believe it got up to 45, if I'm not mistaken, and that is correct, 45. So I was up $3 per contract, so $6, which wasn't nowhere near my $16 I needed. And I never seen that shit again. It came down, and at this point I'm thinking, all right, my stop is going to be below this candle. It came down. It did not get below that stop, so it's going to be 285.61. The low here was 285.61. It touched it, and then popped right back up, and then turned around and went right back up. So I'm thinking, all right, I am okay. However, as you know about options, they start to decay, and even with that pop there, you can actually see that here was only 44. So we have already lost one penny per contract just in that short amount of time. So be cautious with options. They do decay. And then all hell broke loose. And I don't know why. I'm not that great of a trader to know why this thing fell off, but the only thing I can tell you is the bear stepped in, the seller stepped in, took over, this thing plummeted. This is when I started to think, all right, what do I do? What am I going to do? And for some dumbass reason, I sat in here. I don't know if it's because I was expecting a miracle, and at this point I really was still thinking we're going to go green. Now looking back on it from now, this was a terrible thing I did, but in the time, you're only seeing this area, and you're thinking, all right, well, this huge green candle comes up, all right, now we got it. But then I got this almost a hammer here, but not really, at the top, and then it falls to the low of the day. And I'm in it now. I never got out. That's rule number 1, is have a damn stop loss. Just for the fact that I have these mental stop losses that I like to go by, because sometimes you'll see a fall down and literally it'll go right below where you think it's going to stop, and it will take off the other way. That's why mentally I like to have stop losses, but they're dangerous, they're risky as shit, for this reason. Once this thing fell down, it went to the low of the day, and it started running, and I was in it. I knew I had to tomorrow to cover, and it was no bad news out that I seen, so I was thinking there was no reason for it to go down much further. So I held it out, got a run here. Now I'm starting to think, all right, well, this is exactly what I needed. I need that good healthy pullback. Now the buyers took back over. I'm gonna ride this bitch past 286 and actually make a profit after being down 23. Hell, not quite 50%, but then they're close, 50% loss. But on a $90 trade, I was down 40 bucks, 45, but with fees and all. Anyway, so I started running up, and I started getting confident. I did, and it just kept making higher highs and higher lows. I kept in this bad boy for way too long. You don't want to be day trading options and be in this shit for as long as I was. And I got out past 245 here, 11:15. So 1, 2, 3.5 hours day trading options. That's not what you're supposed to do. Then it started coming down, and really I was positive. I was positive that it was going to continue to go up until this mark. Once I seen it kind of come down and then make lower lows here, it kind of got off its trend and it started going down. And now I'm just pissed again. Well, shit, I've already was down 50%. I lived through it. I'll hang on to see what happens. And honestly, I'm just praying at this point, don't do this in trading. And it got down to 27 cents there. So, and then I seen this inverted hammer, or not this inverted hammer, but this hammer here at the bottom of this down. So I said, all right, there's a reversal. We're good. And that's exactly what happened. It had an inverted hammer here, went back down. However, it held this and went back up. That's when I was feeling confident again that I was actually going to get out of this. It actually got up to 35 cents, which is a loss, but yet I was starting to breathe again. I was looking around, plus fees around a $30 loss, or a $25 loss, which ain't bad. But then it started coming down again, and this time I've noticed, all right, it's not making a newer high. It's starting to come down, so I had to start finding an exit, and that's exactly what happened. Once it excited here, I was watching it, then it fell hard below here. Let me zoom in so you can see. So yeah, I thought maybe I might have a chance here, but once it fell down, I knew I was screwed. I don't know what all these damn lines are for. I struggled today, as you can see, but it popped up. Once it popped up and I seen this candle here, I knew it's all she wrote. And actually, I did get up a little earlier. I apologize. Actually, I got out. Let's see, I got out here. Once it broke this here, that's when I realized that it wasn't going to get no better. Of course, when I did get out, I think it did pop up, but then it came straight back down. So yes, I did get out at 2:47 p.m. at 32 cents for a 10 cent per contract loss. So for a $20 loss plus my $16 in fees, so $36. I was basically up 40 on the week, so I'm still up $4 on trading options this week. So hopefully tomorrow, I feel very damn confident that I have my $200. I think my account now, I have to see, hold on, the software I use won't go into other pages. It only stays on the charting. That's why I don't ever show my account. Not that I want to show you that I'm not really trading. It's just that this software I'm currently using, when I start recording it, it does not, when I click off of it, it continues to record that page. And I'm actually looking on my account now. Let's see, I bought at 11:15, sold at 14:47. Yeah, my account balance now, starting tomorrow, will be $207. So went from 244 down to 207 today. So a net change of negative 36. So a shitty day, but hey, I did tell you I was going to take a $200 account and turn it into $1,000. I'm still above that $200, so that's a plus. We'll take that. Guys, if you learn anything, subscribe, like, comment, and like I said, if you take anything from this garbage, is have a plan, stick to it, and don't divert from it, because as you see, shit can go crazy in a hurry, and you could lose some funds. Like I said, I didn't lose much money. However, if I'd have thrown $1,000 at this, or $5,000 at this, it would have hurt a lot more. So be cautious when you trade options. Have a plan. Get in, get out. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and come back. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have another video for you guys. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and comment so I can, we can talk, we can communicate. See y'all.